Welcome everyone to another episode of Regular Guy Barbecue, brought to you by CSC Entertainment. Now it's early in the day. We're getting started early today. We're going to do something, a little side dish for you, or it could be a meal. Depends on how you like things. For us, it's going to be a side dish today. And it's a twist on an old favorite that we had when we were kids. I know I had it when I was a kid. You probably did too. See, she had it when she was a kid. Macaroni and cheese with hot dogs in it. And you're thinking, oh my God, you stupid. Ugh. Really? No. We're doing something a little different, okay? We got the Monster out today. And we're warming the Monster up. As you can see, we've got our firebox full of charcoal that's heating up. We've got a big stick of apple wood in there. We're going to let that thing get warmed up. We got a little temperature to come up yet, but we're getting ready. Here's our twist that we're going to start with today. We're not going to use hot dogs. We're using sausage, okay? We've got about 3 pounds of sausage we got here. And what we're going to do is we're going to smoke this for about 3 hours. Low and slow, off the way, away from the heat. Get that flavor in there that everybody loves when you smoke meats, right? We all know about that. The rest of the twists are yet to come in the video, so stay tuned. And of course, remember, if you like what we see here, subscribe to the channel, please. We've got a giveaway coming up in the not too distant future. If you're a subscriber, you're going to have a chance to win. We'll explain as time goes on. Also, like the video if you like what you see, and mash that notification button so you know every time that we put a video out. Stay tuned. So, our smoker's up to about 250 degrees, which is about where we want it. It's running real good. Look in the firebox. Fire's going good. Wood's starting to burn, giving us a little bit of smoke. Chimney's got a nice draw through it. So we're going to add our sausage. Now you can use any kind of sausage you want. If you want to run down to your local butcher shop and buy a natural case sausage, you can use that. You can use breakfast sausage if you wanted to do that, if you like that flavor. This is more like a kielbasa, store-bought, store-prepped. And we're going to put it away from the heat. Heat usually comes in there. We'd be all right putting it over there too, but we're not going to. Nothing too tough about this part. And again, the whole reason for showing this is macaroni and cheese is a pretty common dish throughout the United States. Everybody eats that at one time or another in their lives. This is just a little twist on it, the way we do it, because we like to make things a little bit extraordinary. So we're going to let that go for about 3 hours. I might get misty out here, give it a little spritz along the way so we add some moisture and some flavor to it. Other than that, it's a pretty simple cook. So come on back. Hey guys, we're back. And we've got our sausages that have been cooking for about 2.5, maybe close to 3 hours at about 250, 255 degrees. Take a look at these. Now, of course, these are pre-packaged, they're pre-cooked, so cooking is not that important. As the temperature gets up there, you're going to be fine. What we wanted to do is we wanted to infuse that smoked flavor into this sausage for our macaroni and cheese dish. So these are pretty much done. We're happy with them. They're starting to split a little bit. They look amazing. We use a little bit of our mop sauce just to give them a little moisture as they cooked along, but they don't need a whole lot. We're pretty happy with how those turned out. So let's take it on over to Frankentart down at the other end of the pit here. There's our sausage. What do you think? Does that look pretty good?
Yeah.
I can't wait to cut into one of these. Now, we're not going to use all 4 of these in our macaroni and cheese dish because it'd be more sausage than mac and cheese. We only want to add this to enhance the flavor, not to take over the flavor. So we're going to use probably 2 of these, maybe 2.5 of them for our dish, depending on how much we make. I haven't decided yet. But for the time being, take a look at that. Look at how juicy that is still. We didn't dry it out. Got a little bit of smoke ring in there, a little bit of color to it. Looks really good. So now the important part. Get at it. You guys know how I punish my daughter, my camera person, my technical department, my production team. She gets to taste test everything for me first, so it's
really good.
It's really
good.
Good.
Smoky. You can taste the apple when you put in.
That's what I like to hear. See, when she's happy, I'm happy because she takes care of all the business behind the scenes. So we're gonna try it there. So excuse me for eating in front of you. Ooh,
It's really good.
No, it's really good. So what we're going to do, and we're not going to bore you with this part because you guys know how to do this. Just a little quick tip we're going to show you. I want to cut this up into pretty small chunks. I don't want to have to cut, if I cut little rings like that and then cut each one of them in half, I'm going to be here a while. So what I'm going to try, you need a fairly sharp knife, is we'll cut it that way and then cut it this way. Oh, look at that. Look at how quick that came off. See that? Check that out. Whoops. Yeah, it looks like my knife needs a little more sharpening, but we got it pretty sharp. So take a look at that. Look at how fast we can get through that. This goes much quicker than the other way. All right, you get the idea. So what we'll do is we'll cut this up. We're going to put it aside, probably put it in the fridge. Because it's done cooking. All we're going to need to do is warm it up once we put the dish together and get it on this one. Hey, no sneaking, Pete. We're going to probably use somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 pounds of this for our dish. We'll get it all cut up. We're going to put it in the fridge. A little later on today, we're going to be doing the noodles and then putting everything together. So you keep watching. You'll see all that stuff coming up real soon. Back on. So we're getting ready to make up the noodles for macaroni and cheese. Now what we've done is we've actually, we got other things going on over there, so we're not even going to think about using the grills. Got a portable hot plate. Got our water just about ready to boil. So we're going to be adding. Now these are actually a penne rigati, and the reason we chose those over elbow macaroni, a couple reasons. Number one, elbow macaroni boring as hell. But I think these are going to hold up to our version of macaroni and cheese a little bit better than the regular ones. Okay? Okay. So we're going to do 3 pounds at a time. So it's going to be pretty full. And you guys know about how to boil noodles, so we're not going to go through a big tutorial on how to do this. Not a big deal. No problem. We're just showing you what we're up to. So we put a little salt in the water, as you can imagine. We've got this hot plate turned up almost to nuclear. Try to boil this much water at once. No big deal. And if you don't have one of these hot plates, I highly recommend looking for them at auctions, garage sales. I found this one brand new in the box. It was like $120 some odd, whatever it was. 50 bucks. Can't really beat that, right? Again, we save money. So we're just going to boil these noodles off. When they're done, we're going to rinse them. We're going to put a little oil on them, put them in a bowl, put them under the dog. Yeah. So once we get the noodles done, we'll be back to show you next step. All right, so I've got a helper with me here. This is Bobby. Bobby is here to help me out because my back's killing me, and she's gonna help me do some lifting. So we've got our noodles boiled. Go ahead and pick that up, let it drain out as best you can. We're gonna leave the water in there because we're gonna do a whole nother batch yet. All right. While she's getting that drained quick, I'm gonna grab the olive oil. Or the olive oil. Gee whiz, I'm losing it. The avocado oil. There. We use avocado. That's probably good enough. All right. Shake it a little bit more. Shaky, shaky, shake. Everybody shake at home. That's what Jeremy says.
Shake the camera.
Shake your noodle. I'm gonna grab the bigger bowl.
That should be good.
All right, we ready?
Yep.
Okay, here you go. Dump them on in there. Then you can throw the basket right back in the water. There you go. You guys have made noodles more times than I can shake a stick at. I better shake a noodle at. So we're gonna just let that get back to boiling temperature real quick. Holy moly, that's hot. Imagine that. It came off the heat and it's hot.
In a metal bowl.
Yeah, actually you have food safe gloves on, so what I'd like you to do is stir those with your gloves.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
I got these.
You got that? All right, so we're gonna throw a couple tablespoons of our avocado oil in there. Go ahead and give them a stir. Now what that does, just in case you don't know about it, maybe you're somebody that's new to this out there, what that's gonna do is that's gonna keep the noodles from sticking together. Normally I'd dunk these in cold water. I don't have any cold water out here. So we're just gonna do it that way. But that olive oil will help them from, I did it again. The avocado oil will help them from sticking together, okay? And we're gonna get the next,
warm.
they are very warm. Now we're gonna get the next set of noodles in. While Bobby's stirring that, I'll take the noodles, please. Thank you very much. And they're probably stirred good. Yep. All right. Now, we're gonna do something a little different with this macaroni and cheese. Of course, we're not gonna add that powdery crap and a bunch of milk. We ain't having that. No, do you have a little knife over there?
Yep.
Well, we're gonna do a little bit different. We're gonna make it our own way at home. Get these new noodles in here, and then we'll show you what we did.
Good.
While Bobby's getting us some more water for other noodles, we're gonna start putting this mac and cheese together. All right, and we're gonna do two different flavorings of this. Now we've got 2 cups. Yeah, that's a whole pound. That's 4 cups. Heck yeah, we're gonna add a lot of cheese to this thing. Yeah, There's some Colby Jack cheese. Now you use the cheeses you like. You don't have to use the same ones we do, just because we do, because we're weird. Whatever you do, don't do what we do, because we're weird. We've also got a pound of mild cheddar. Alright. Probably should have had Bobby do this because she had the gloves on. There we go. Look at that monster. There's no half-hearted here. We are going to make a mountain. For God's sake.
No, that one's not safe no more.
It is now. Yep, both of them. Yep, go for it.
5-second rule.
5-second rule. I didn't see nothing. Did you see anything?
Nope.
Okay, here we go.
I see nothing.
So we got 2 pounds of cheese in here with our noodles. What we're going to do is we're going to mix this up. Now, because our noodles are hot, our cheese is probably going to start melting before we even get it into the pan, but that looks fantastic. Really easy to do. We didn't do nothing crazy. 3 ingredients. Well, unless you count the salt. I'm getting there. Now, while we're stirring that, if you guys remember earlier in the video, and before we put these in, I'm going to do a little something here. So we're going to add that sausage, and we got, like I said, we got about 2.5 pounds of sausage, and we're going to just throw it all in there. I was going to do this in 2 separate batches. We got some friends that are veterinarians here. They can't eat meat. Oh, wait, vegetarian. That's it. I always get so confused with that. Sorry, Maura. All right, so we're going to mix that in as well, and I'm so good at mixing because my bowl is so huge. And when we're done with this, what we're going to do, we're going to put it inside of tinfoil pan. Tinfoil pan. There we go, I got it out. I knew I would sooner or later. We're going to add that to our tinfoil pans. And then we're going to put it on the smoker. Now, we've already lit the smoker that we used earlier for the sausage. You guys saw that, right? Yeah, you're watching this part of the video. You saw the beginning, no question. Can you grab me the aluminum foil pans right over there, please? And possibly another. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I got 2. There we go. Hey, where are you going? Freeze, Jaywalker. Get back in that pan. There we go. All right. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Get in that pan. Yeah. Should have gave you the gloves back. These things are a little hard on my hands. How are we doing here?
You need more than 2 pans.
We need 4 pans.
You can use that pan right there.
Is that okay? There we go. Look at that.
It's not
tomato.
mixed up all the way, but
Yeah, it'll
mix up in there.
it'll mix up just fine. There
I
we
don't
go.
think anyone's gonna complain.
No. There we go. All right, so there's what our mac and cheese is going to look like. I'm going to grab the Parmesan cheese. I'm going to put a layer of Parmesan on the top, and we're also going to add some parsley to it. Why are we adding parsley? Vegematics, you get your slice too. We're going to add parsley, and we're going to add Parmesan cheese at the top. All right. The rest of it's pretty cut and dry. We're going to wrap them up in aluminum foil. We're going to put them on the smoker. We're going to run at 275, maybe 300 degrees. And we're going to probably let them run for about a half an hour. Everything in there is already cooked except the cheese. This thing sucks. There we go.
They really need to make the
They need to make the holes bigger or the flakes smaller, right? Just a little green for everybody to have a little green. There, now we got vegetables on there too. All right. So we're going to add the Parmesan. We're going to wrap these up in tin foil. We're going to put them on a smoker for about 30 to 30, maybe 40 minutes tops. And we'll show you what they look like when they come off. Okay, this is the ending for the macaroni and cheese video, first edition. So we once again have run into a few minor difficulties, mostly because the day that this video was shot, it was a circus out here, okay? We had people fencing, we had food cooking, we had people eating, we had a crazy day. But we wanted to show you as much of the video as we could to let you know how easy it is. Now, I know you guys can all make macaroni and cheese, right? You can all do that. Raise the hands. Everybody out there can do that, right? This is just our version of doing it at home instead of getting that powdery crap out of the box. Something a little different. But fear not, we have another macaroni and cheese video that we did with a little bit different recipe coming out very soon that'll show you another way to make it at home to make it taste better than the crap in the box, all right? Don't forget to subscribe if you like the channel. Please do. At our 100 subscriber level, we are going to do a giveaway. At 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do a big giveaway. And we're going to start doing Under the Learning Tree. You guys know about all that coming up, right? Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video. Comment below if you have something you want to add.
and mash that notification button so you know each and every time Regular Guy Barbecue comes to you with a new video. Thanks for coming, everybody.